My name is Elisha Mamman, the convener of the winning mindset. And today I'm here to speak to somebody, encourage somebody, inspire another, and share some kind of wisdom that will help somebody understand success. Success has been considered one of the most searched words in history. But that is it's simply because it is part of man to succeed. No matter how you downplay the issue of success, it is designed that a man should succeed. Man was created to have dominion, meaning to dominate circumstances, to dominate situations, to dominate challenges. And success simply means the ability to accomplish something. It is simply the outcome, desired outcome of intentional actions. Success is the desired result of an attempt. And so when we talk about success, we're talking of an accomplishment of a goal or purpose. When we talk about success, we're talking about the outcome of intentional efforts being put in a particular endeavor. And so today, having said that, I need you to, let's take a quote that I like so much from Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar said, "You can change what you are and do. You can change where you are. You can change all these by just changing what goes into your mind. All you have to do is believe in yourself." Zig Ziglar is saying, no matter the situation you are in, Zig Ziglar is saying, no matter the position you are today, Zig Ziglar is saying, no matter the circumstances that you have found yourself currently, you can change it. Changing where you are is possible. It's Jim Rohn that says that you are not a tree. If you don't like where you are, change it. Listen to me. Change must happen. And you have what it takes to initiate change. Today, on Understanding Success, I'm going to talk about 3 fundamentals that if you pay attention to them, if you develop them, if you work with them, it will produce results, it will produce accomplishments, it will produce attainment for you in this life. I need you to know that you can succeed in that trade. You can succeed in that business. You can succeed with that skill. You can succeed in that marriage. You can succeed in that business. Success is so possible. And so, what are these 3 fundamentals I want you to take note of? Over the years, I have tried as much as possible to study success, study successful people, and I came to a conclusion that there are 3 fundamental things, 3 tripods, 3 pillars to which all men who have success have leveraged. And these 3 is what I want to talk about today. And number 1 now is character. When I talk about character, I'm talking about the person you are. When I talk about character, I'm talking about what you do when you are alone. We're talking about your private thoughts and actions. A wise man said that character is what you do when no one is watching. The question is, who are you? What kind of a person are you? Now, character is determined and influenced by certain things. Number 1, what you believe. What you believe. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in principles? Do you believe that money is good? These things are going to form the person you are, because your belief will affect your being. Number 2, your thoughts. One passage I love so much in the Bible is Philippians 4:8. He said, whatsoever is true, whatsoever is pure, he said, think on these things. What that means is, belief is what you hold as true. Belief is what you consider to be true to you. Now, you are supposed to take it a step further in building character by thinking on what is true. When you spend time to think on what is true, you will know the truth and you will have freedom. Number 3, affirmation. Affirmation is the ability to talk to yourself because you believe in yourself. Affirmation is the expression of beliefs in words. Expressions of belief in words. But when we say affirm, we are saying take hold of your belief and speak it to yourself. Affirmation is about talking to yourself. How do you talk to yourself? What do you say to yourself? I was reading the book written by Pastor Sam Adeyemi titled Success. And he said the first fundamental of success is who you are, what you think, what you say, and what you imagine. Number 2, what you do. Number 1 is character, who you are. Number 2 is actions. What are you doing to make your vision a reality? What are you doing to make your dreams come true? What are you doing that you may hit your goals? We are talking about doing. In character, we are talking about being. In actions, we are talking about doing. Under actions, we are talking about what kind of work do you do. We're talking about the habits you develop. Habits are actions that are repeated unconsciously. We're talking about goals. And we're talking about how you navigate adversity. Don't forget, I will always say this, the results you want, they are in the actions you have not taken. And the results you have, they come from the actions that you have taken. That simply means everything you are looking for is tied to something you are yet to do. Number 1, character, who you are. Number 2, actions, what you do. And number 3, influence, what you get others to do. Imagine Facebook today. That is what Mark Zuckerberg has got us to be doing. Imagine Amazon today. That is what Jeff Bezos have got us to be doing. He has got us to be shopping online across the world. Alibaba. These men became billionaires by getting us to do something. Now, what is influence? Influence simply means getting people to do something specific to achieve a common goal. Now, the second thing about influence is, what are you doing that will attract people to you? What are you doing that is making you attractive? Under influence, there are 4 things I want you to pay attention to. Number 1 is personality. Personality talks about your attitude and your behavior. How pleasing is your attitude? How pleasing is your behavior? How pleasing are you when you interact with other people? Number 2, it is persuasion. Persuasion is a skill. It is the gentle art of getting others to do what you want specifically. Persuading people is an art very gentle, very subtle, but you are getting people to do exactly what you want them to do. This is one skill that salesmen use. And number 3, relationships. When I talk about relationships, I need you to understand. Relationships means interactions. Relationship means interactions. I used to tell my friends that it takes interactions to influence another person, because salt cannot change the flavor of the soup until salt is put into the soup and interacted with the soup by the stirring. You need to put sugar and stir it in the tea for it to sweeten it. What that means is that it takes interaction to influence people. And interaction is about relationships. Listen to me, if you want to succeed, you must pay attention to your relationships. Who are your partners? Who are your friends? Who are your partners? Who are your friends? Who are your mentors? Who are your role models? It's important to even ask, who are my enemies? Who are your competition? Very important. Very, very important. And so, like I said, this video, my intention is to help you understand 3 very strong components that if you can work on them and put them together, it will give and help you accomplish not just your goals, but it will help you accomplish so many things. Once again, as I round up, number 1, character. Who you are. What do you do in private? What do you believe? What do you think? Are your thoughts positive? Are you the kind of person that has great expectations for yourself? Number 4, affirmations. What are you saying to yourself? Self-talk. Number 2, action. What do you make? What do you do so your visions can happen? What kind of steps are you taking? What kind of attempts are you taking? Remember, success is an outcome from an attempt. What attempt are you making? What work are you doing? What habits are you developing? How are you managing and navigating the adversities and the challenges that come your way? And lastly, influence. What are you getting others to do so you can achieve a goal? What are you getting others to do so you can all achieve a common goal, both yours and the goals of those that you are influencing? You need to make your personality pleasing. You need to learn the art of persuasion, and you need to build strategic and healthy relationships. I believe strongly that if you take to this little advice of mine, it will alter your life in the coming days. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is Elisha Mamman, the convener of the Winning Mindset. See you next time.